Hello there. Welcome back to my channel. I am Jody. You are watching Soma and Soul Wellness. I'm so glad that you are here, that you've made your way to my channel. Today, I'm going to lead you through a Hatha yoga practice. And so you need a mat or you need some carpet and just some space to move. So let's start by sitting on our bottoms with our legs crossed. And you can come into half lotus, or you can just come into what we call easy pose. So whatever feels comfortable in your body today. Most importantly, I want you to have your hips even and your sit bones both nice and even on your mat. Spine is nice and tall and straight. So just sit nice and upright and start to arrive on your mat, start to feel into your body. So just let your mind start to settle. If it feels comfortable, you can close your eyes and just start to calm your breath and start to bring observation into your body and your breath. So this is always how we want to start our yoga practice, by being very present, forgetting about everything else that's going on in your world and in your day, and just let your mat be your sacred space. So let's just take a couple more nice big inhales. So feel your belly expand, feel your ribs expanding as well. And exhale that out nice and slowly. Let's do two more just like that. So nice big inhale. And exhale it out. And one more. Nice big inhale. And exhale it out. Beautiful. Let's inhale those arms up to the side and straight up overhead. Bring your palms to touch. Maybe look up at those hands, little back bend, and then exhale, your hands come all the way back down to the mat. Let's do that again. Inhale, the arms come all the way up, palms come to touch. Take a peek up at those hands, arch your back, and come all the way back down again. While you're doing this, let's do it again. I want you to make sure that your sit bones are still nice and level and even. You're not rising up, and then come all the way back down. Beautiful. Keep the left hand down on the mat. Bring the right arm up and over, and just lean over as far as you can. Go ahead and bend that left elbow. And then come back up. Let's do the same on the right side. So bend into that right elbow. Keep your sit bones both rooting down into the mat. And then come up. Let's go again to the left. So we're just stretching out the spine. We're stretching out the side body. And again to the right. And we're going to do it one more time. See if you can go a little bit deeper, maybe even get that elbow down, walk that left hand out a little bit, and then up, right elbow comes down, walk the hand out, go a little bit deeper, and stretch it out and come up. Beautiful. Let's just bring those arms out to the side and just do a little spinal twist here. So just twist one way and then twist the other. I love to teach this in Pilates as well. It's really great for mobility of our spine. So here we go. Just one more. Come back to center. Beautiful. Take that right hand. Let's actually bring our legs into Baddha Konasana. So the soles of the feet are coming together. Now you're going to take that right hand and just push that leg open as you look away from the leg. And see if you can just get some release through your hips, through your inner thighs. And then come back and do the other leg. So bring that left hand to the left knee and push it down as you look away. So you want to work to feel sensation in your body. So your leg may not come down as far as mine is, or it may come all the way down and be further. So we're all built differently and all of our bodies can do very different things. So just listen to your body. Okay, beautiful. Bring that all back in and meet me on all fours. So come all the way over and come into your all fours. So your wrists are stacked, your knees are stacked, and let's just start to sway the hips side to side. We call this wag the dog. So just do that. Couple more times. And then let's come back to center. Let's move through some cat-cows. So first we open the heart, we spread the sit bones wide on our backside, let the belly drop, and then we reverse that. So we curl through the back, we push the mat away. And that's our exhale breath. And then we come back to our inhale. So remember to use your breath as you move through every posture. And then exhale as we round into our mad cat. Let's do one more. So inhale, and then nice big exhale. Beautiful. Let's lift those hips and come into our down dog. So just send the hips up to the sky, and then let's start to pedal out our dog. So here we go. One heel comes down and then the other. You're trying to get your body into an inverted V, and it's okay to bend your knees if you need to. The most important is that you're sending your hips up to the sky and your heels don't necessarily need to touch down, and your back is nice and straight and you're pushing the mat away. Beautiful. From here, we're dropping the left heel. Lift the right leg up into the sky and then go ahead and open up that hip so that the right heel drops down towards the left side of your body. And let's just circle around the hip one way and then circle it around the other. We're just aiming to get some mobility in our hip. And now look up to your hands and step that right foot all the way up in between, drop the left knee, and then just look straight ahead on your mat. Now, take note, you're very light on the fingers, so you're not putting all your weight in the fingers. You do want to use your core to stay nice and upright. And let's just stay here for one breath. Beautiful. Curl the left toes under, plant the right and left hand down and step the right foot back. Here we go. Drop the right heel, bring the left leg up, and go ahead and open up that left hip now. So you're trying to stack those hips. Let the left foot fall towards the right side. Stay here for a moment and then go ahead and circle the hip around like we did on the other side. Go both ways. And now look between the hands and go ahead and step that left foot forward, drop the right knee down, and then just get nice and light on those fingertips, looking straight ahead. And be sure to breathe. So make sure you're having those nice big breaths, nice big inhales. And exhale. Curl that right foot under the right toes and step the left foot back. Beautiful. From here, let's go through a flow. So we're going to come forward into our high plank. We're tucking the elbows in towards the body. We're coming high on the toes and then lowering down into our chaturanga. We're coming up into our up dog and then back to our down dog. Stay here for a breath. Nice big inhale and exhale. This time we're bringing the right leg up behind us. And now we're looking between the hands. Step the foot all the way forward. We're going to come into our warrior two. So just set yourself up so that your front foot is intersecting with the back foot. The back foot should be parallel with the back edge of your mat. Sink into your warrior. Try to get this thigh parallel with your mat. Look forward towards those right fingertips and see if you can sink a little bit deeper. Stay here for one breath. And now let's go ahead and reverse our warrior. So the left arm comes down the leg, or you can wrap it around and you can go into a bind. Bring the right arm overhead. And now come all the way forward. Let's straighten those legs and bring the toes, the feet, parallel with the edges of your mat. So the toes are facing forwards. And from here, we're with a nice straight back, straight spine, and we're going to start to hinge at the hips. So we're coming all the way forward. Pause here for a breath. Get really nice and straight in those legs, straight in the back. And now we're coming all the way down, and you can go ahead and feel free to round through your spine. So drop the head to the mat. See if you can sink a little bit deeper. And now you're going to come up. Find your flat back once again. So you're in that halfway point. And now we're hinging from the hips. We're coming all the way back up again. Beautiful. Arms come out to the side. Let's now sink into the left leg. And we are doing our warrior two now on the other side. So you're sinking in. You're looking out towards those left fingertips. Try to get the left thigh now parallel with your mat and really feel into the back edge of that right foot. So make sure the pinky edge of your foot is pressing down into your mat. And here we are. So just stay here and breathe. And now let's reverse our warrior. So the right arm comes down the right leg as we flip our warrior back. Or the right arm comes around and you can grab a hold of the thigh. Stay here for one more breath. And now release that. Bring both hands out. And now let's come back to our straight leg posture. And the feet are parallel to start. So let's do one more of those forward folds. So just lean all the way forward and now release all the way down to your mat. Okay, here we go. You can round the spine, come back up to that halfway point, and then you can bring the arms out to the side or on your hips and come all the way back up to center. Beautiful. Now we're going to just heel toe the feet a little bit closer together. And now you can come into turnout so that your toes are pointing out towards the corners of your mat. We're moving into our goddess posture. You can start with your hands on your hips. We're going to lift the right heel and lower. Lift the left heel and lower. Lift the right heel, keep it up. Now lift the left heel, keep it up. Try to sink down. Notice that my thighs, I'm trying to get parallel to my mat. This is a tough posture. Arms come out to the side, and then you can bring them up. And here we are. We're sinking in a little bit deeper. So just stay here for a moment. One more breath. See if you can sink a little bit deeper in your goddess posture. Maybe we bring the fingers into a mudra, and we stay here and hold for another breath. You are strong goddesses. All of you watching this are so strong. And let's release. Drop the heels and come out of it with grace. Here we go. Beautiful. Let's turn those feet. Bring the hands down. Step that right foot back into a down dog. Let's go through one more flow. So we're coming forward into our high plank. From here, we're tucking the elbows. We are high on the toes and we're lowering ever so slowly. Come up into your up dog and bring the knees wide and just sit back into a child's pose. Bring your head down to the mat if you can, or if you have a block handy, you can bring your head to a block. Now let's slowly roll our spine all the way up. And from here, let's just come back into our seated posture. So once again, come into your half lotus, but I encourage you, I know I had this foot up the last time, so let's try to do the opposite. So do what is unnatural for you and just step out of your comfort zone a little bit here today, because after all, that is where we grow and develop, when we are outside of our comfort zone and we are working to our edge. So that's where we are at today, all of you beautiful goddesses. So let's just stay here, come back into our body, back into our breath one more time. And let's close out our practice the way that we started it here today. So bring those arms out to the side. Let's inhale. Bring the palms all the way up to touch. Go ahead, look up at your hands. Little back bend if that works for you. Let's exhale those arms all the way down to the side. Let's do that again. So inhale, the arms come up. Your gaze goes up. Look at the hands. And then exhale back down to the side. And one more time, here we go. Really lift up, stretch up, get tall in your spine. Look up at your hands. And this time the hands come down to heart center. You can just bow your head towards your hands. Just have a moment of silence, a moment of peace and stillness. Feeling grateful for your body and all the beautiful movement that your body is able to give you here today. So thank you so much for joining me for this practice. I truly hope that you enjoyed it. And I hope that you will subscribe to my channel, Soma and Soul Wellness, where you can get all kinds of great content, including more movement videos, yoga, barre, and Pilates, as well as nutrition advice, as well as non-toxic living advice and skincare. So it's everything that you need right here on this channel. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you again soon. Bye now.